If you graduated from BYU, this comes to your door every 3 months. Reporter Jeff Merrill takes us on a behind-the-scenes look at the popular periodical BYU Magazine.
BYU Magazine is a mainstay at BYU and has been for many decades. It goes out to more than 300,000 people around the world. And it all starts with Scrabble.
We're a little bit competitive. We actually keep track of who wins, and we have records going back a few years of the rankings. It's a creative process, so it energizes us creatively, perhaps.
Once the staff here gets the creative juices flowing, they get to work. Just as one edition of BYU Magazine comes out, they start on the next one.
We talk with the editors and we talk about what the story is about and different art ideas that we want to do and how we want to execute it.
Everyone who works here throws out an idea or two. Some ideas get scrapped and some move on for development, either to a writer.
We're trying to create the best product we can and be as creative as we can, and creativity takes time.
Or onto one of the magazine's many artists.
I always want to create something that's just beautiful and interesting to look at.
This edition's cover story covers a talk President Spencer W. Kimball gave, The Second Century.
It was given at the 1976 centennial celebration, and he talked about the second century of BYU and what BYU's purpose is and what BYU needs to do to make itself fulfill its destiny.
Here, even though it's many years later, we feel like it's relevant and a good article for the magazine.
Along with the speech, each page includes photos taken around campus with large mirrors. This technique reflects the themes of President Kimball's talk, and its inception began with a little lunch.
As I was sort of percolating over this and sketching in my sketchbook ideas, how I might come up with visual concepts for this, actually we went to lunch as a department, and I noticed a rather large mirror at the restaurant, and I saw a light bulb that was reflected, into the distance in this mirror, dozens of times, and I thought, hey, this would be really great if we were to get some large mirrors.
The summer edition includes a feature on BYU track star Miles Batty. After an imaginative photo shoot, the magazine lets you see Miles run.
He's set national records and BYU records and broke the 4-minute mile and all sorts of things.
An article also focuses on the Islamic art of the Beauty and Belief exhibit, now showing at BYU's Museum of Art.
Islam and how it's understood, or in some cases misunderstood.
And there's much more, including alumni notes, sports updates, and news from around campus. Each edition includes dozens of different faces and stories. BYU Magazine is an 80-page snapshot of what's happening at BYU.
They were students here once, and they haven't been back for a while, so it reconnects them with the university.
And even as you flip through the pages, you may not realize that this magazine took months of work to put together. And these are the people who make it happen. The magazine is a collaboration of writers, editors, artists, and photographers. Their proudest moment is sitting back and looking at all their hard work on hard copy. If you don't get BYU Magazine but would like to, you can contact the Alumni Association for your copy by going to their website at alumni.byu.edu. Jeff Merrill, BYU Weekly.